Hey everyone! So in this video, I'm going to talk a little bit about Shakeology. You might already be using it, or this might be your first time trying it. I myself have been drinking it for just over 2 years, and it has really been a huge component of my journey and really helped me along the way. So some of my favorite things about it are it is made out of whole foods. They kind of bake the foods. They never go above 115 degrees to kind of save the integrity of the ingredients. There's nothing artificial. There's no chemical man-made sweeteners. There's no soy in it. Everything on that label is all natural. I'm not a doctor. I'm not a dietitian, but I would encourage you to kind of research soy consumption and what it can do to you. It's not really good for you. Don't Google it though, because anybody can put anything on Google. Definitely try like Google Scholar. That's if you want to research it. So a couple things about Shakeology. You want to kind of play around with it, how to make it. You want to experiment. What I like, you might not like. What someone else likes, you may not like. Don't freak out if you don't like it right away. I will tell you a funny story. The first time that I made it the way that I saw everybody else drinking it, which was with almond milk, which at the time I didn't like almond milk, so I don't even know why I did that. Half a banana and regular peanut butter. So I'm not really like your regular banana person. I only like a banana if it's still green. I hate ripe bananas. I just don't like them at all. But so I used a green banana in my shake. I mixed it with almond milk, 0 ice, and I came up with this like foamy, interesting smelling thing. And I drank it and I hated it. I thought, oh my God, how are people doing this? Like, gross, can't do it. So that was kind of my experience the first time trying it. Since then, obviously, I have found a recipe that I like. I was using 1% milk for a little while. Now I used unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I think if I had used unsweetened vanilla almond milk to start with, I would have really liked it because I really like it now. I use between 8 and 10 ounces of unsweetened vanilla almond milk. I use 1 scoop of chocolate Shakeology, 2 tablespoons of PB Fit or PB2. It's basically powdered peanut butter. It's great for shakes. I know some people use regular all-natural peanut butter. I feel like with that, you might just have to blend it a little bit longer to get it to kind of all mix in. The powder really mixes in very well. And then I blend that with about 8 ice cubes. That's a lot of ice. It's going to make it very thick, but that's kind of how I like it. I like mine to be like a chocolate peanut butter milkshake because I love that stuff. I am a chocoholic. So I put all of that in my Ninja blender cup and I blend that for about a minute. And I live right by train tracks, so that noise is the train going by, sorry. Just a minute. Okay, sorry. So that's kind of how I like it. I also like to add sometimes some sugar-free, fat-free butterscotch pudding. I have a recipe for Butterfinger Shakeology, which is really good, which I will share in the group. So don't freak out if the first time you make it, you don't like it. You definitely want to play with it and find what you like. We're not all going to like the same thing. If you want your shake to be a little bit thinner, try adding some water. Some people like theirs with just plain water, and that's fine. You don't have to use almond milk. You don't have to use any kind of milk. You can add frozen fruit to it. You can add fresh fruit to it. Basically, what I'm saying is find what you like. When you're making your shake, you want to kind of loosely pack the scoop. If you got the bag of the one flavor, you want to loosely pack. You don't want to pack it down too much because then it won't be really the full 30 servings. Definitely level it off, but don't like super pack it down. I have heard that some people have said that they feel like their shake is a little bit gritty. I myself have not experienced this, but a good tip for that, if you do feel like you're experiencing a little bit of grit, you can add a little bit of avocado and that kind of smooths it all out for you. If you use all almond milk or regular milk, you might find it's a little bit more frothy. So if you don't like that frothy texture, try adding half water, half milk. The amount of liquid that you add is pretty much up to you. Like I said, I use between 8 and 10, and then I add a lot of ice. If you like yours a little thinner, maybe try for 12 ounces of liquid and kind of play around with it that way. So Shakeology, don't get scared. Maybe you're scared now. But when I first started drinking it, I did realize that I was kind of going to the bathroom a little bit more than I had been. This is not like, oh my God, I'm not going to make it to the bathroom. No, that's not what you will experience. But I just kind of realized like, hey, I'm kind of going every day and I didn't really do that before. So it will definitely help you with your regularity. So if you find that you're more regular, that's kind of a common thing, and it's not a bad thing. It's good. So to get the full benefit, you want to drink it every day. And I mean that, like just drink it every day. You're in this, you're doing this, you have your month supply, drink it every day, okay? And that's pretty much it. I hope that that's helpful. If you're having an issue, if you drink it and you have an issue with it, please let me know right away so that we can kind of troubleshoot and figure things out. Like I said, it takes a lot of playing around with at first, or it can. You might find a recipe that you like right off the bat, and that's wonderful. So I think that's it. I'm so excited. I'm excited for you to try it. And like I said, if you have any questions about anything at all, you know how to get a hold of me. And I think that's it about Shakeology, one of my favorite things.